Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Brenda Bear Tarot reading. I hope that everyone's been well. I'm so sorry that I haven't been uploading lately. I got quite busy, which I'm very grateful for. So, this week I will be asking guidance from your guides on anything that you might be going through. So, here are the choices. You can take your time, pause the video, and see which one of these crystals or whichever oracle card calls to you. So we have the Yopperlite, Selenite, Mahogany Obsidian, and Peach Moonstone. So when you are ready, you can pick the pile time on the comment section, and I will see you there at your reading. Hello, pile one, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Yopperlite stone, then this is your pile along with this beautiful oracle card, which I will read at the end to tie the messages. This stone in particular is known as the Hidden Truth Stone. So perhaps there might be some hidden truths that you might be bearing within yourself or someone around you. So we'll see. But if for some reason you feel that you need honesty from the people around you, this is a good stone to carry around. It's really cool. It looks really dope under the UV light. Okay, so let's start here. Now, this is a collective reading, so only take what resonates and then just leave the rest for someone else. And with that, I ask permission from you and from your guides to give us the best advice, guidance for whatever you might be going through at this moment. Okay. Let's see. Infinite Spirit, guys, and those who will be, please allow me to be a vessel, a messenger for pile one, for the collective of pile one. May all the messages that come through be for their greatest, highest good, so that humanity as a whole can raise as well, can rise. Okay, guys. Okay. All right, guys. So your guides are saying that there's been quite a lack of, I guess, in a sense, discipline when it comes to taking care of your well-being. It seems that you have been struggling with some sort of sickness or even mental anguish due to something that has happened in your life that really hurt you. It seems that you've been in a really deep depression lately, and therefore you have been self-neglecting your needs, your body, your mental health. Let's see if I can get any advice. Can I get advice on how to be able to? Okay. Advice. Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right, so it seems like there's a decision to be made around a particular person in your life. It could be someone younger than you, or yeah, younger than you. This person or might just have a younger energy. And when I mean younger, I mean someone who isn't completely emotionally stable. Um, it's either like this person's very passionate, but it could go either way, like passionate in a positive way, but also passionate in a negative sense. Um, it could even be that this person um likes to live for the moment, and that doesn't in they don't have quite regards on like whether they keep how their actions affect others. And it seems here that there's a decision that you need to make, whether you want to continue this cycle of sticking around. And it seems like this cycle should have ended a while ago, but there's something about this person as well that makes you feel protected. So I can see how it's a very difficult choice, but it's really not. I feel that there is a fear of change here. There is a fear of change. Um, and there is like this lack of faith when it comes to possibly meeting new people or making new connections, or possibly just you thinking that you're not gonna find someone like this ever again. um this person is very charismatic, I see that, but you have to look at the way that your body is communicating to you, how it's affect how her or his actions affect your body. So there seems to be like um sometimes we have people in our lives that need a lot of attention, and they don't realize how much that can like drain a person. It could be that you might even be dealing with a son, with someone who's your son, or a daughter that might be acting out in ways that are not healthy, and therefore causing you a lot of stress, mental anguish. Um, yeah, so there is a person in your life that you might have to start holding up more boundaries. Just so for your sake, you need to take care of you at this moment. You need to start taking care of your body and your mental health and your emotional well-being. So yeah, but I am seeing here that your guides are urging you, not urging you, but they are encouraging you to go out. You need to go out. You need to start saying yes to invitations when people ask you to go out, even for a coffee. Um, just any little thing that you can do um oh, that doesn't drain you. And you have to realize that the reason why you do feel drained is because you've been pouring your cup onto someone who just doesn't seem to ever have enough. And it's time for you to pour into your cup, whether it be hanging out with your friends or your family. And I'm getting here like childhood friends. So if you have childhood friends, they suggest they're guiding you towards them, so that way you can remember your spark, that way you can remember who you are. Because sometimes there's certain relationships that can drain us and we forget who we are. So they're saying to hang out with people that remind you of your spark and who you are. Okay. um yeah, let's see, is there any other thing that you would like? Okay. Okay, so they're saying that you also need to learn how to reach out to people. Um, you need to learn how to reach out to people. If people don't reach out to you, you have to reach out to them. Especially sometimes when, like I said before, sometimes we get lost in relationships with people. It doesn't even have to be a romantic partner, it could even be a friendship. And when we lose ourselves, and we keep saying no to invitations, people around us eventually stop inviting us because we just keep saying no. So if this is your case, then they're saying reach out to people because they're just waiting for you to reach out. um and they're saying don't be afraid to lose a little bit of something because there's still going to be a little bit left for you. It could be like, maybe you're like, oh my god, like I'm not gonna ever, feel how I feel with this person, but you don't know that. They're saying don't be afraid to let go of things that do not serve you, because it's more important for you to save yourself and save what little bit you have for yourself, so that way you don't continuously keep pouring into people that just have no bottom to their cup. So yeah, so your guides are saying don't be afraid to reach out to those that have been in your life and that you might have pushed away, to reach back out, and don't be afraid to lose a little bit to save yourself. Okay? So this is what I have for you, pile one. Okay, I'm sorry for whatever you might be going through. I'm sure that, these energies with like the eclipses are revealing a lot of clarity, but it could come as a form of like um an epiphany, maybe truth being revealed, but it's all for our greatest highest good. Okay, so you got Blossoms of the Sky Dancer. Kuan Yin guides you to remember the creative energy and spiritual light that are within you, which cause all of life around you to bloom. Creation is a natural spiritual power within you, beloved. Force can slow down the process. It is time to stop striving and allow your manifestations to occur. Trust, let go, allow your creation to flow. That's beautiful. Trust, let go, and allow your creations to flow. Okay? So, I'm sure like feeling the way that you have been feeling hasn't been helpful to your creative side of you. Whoever this person could be has been draining you from you being able to tap into your creative force. If you let go of this situation, your creativity will start to flow again, and your manifestations, your dreams will start to be manifested. Okay, so that is what your guides are communicating with you. Okay, I hope that this was of some help, and I hope that I see you again in another reading, and I wish you the best of luck. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to this reading. So you picked the cute little selenite leaf. Selenite is used to cleanse and clear and align. So perhaps there might be some need to clear energies, or maybe a little bit of an alignment. And you pick this beautiful oracle card, which we will read at the end to tie the message. And remember that this is a collective reading, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And with that, I will ask permission from you and your guides so that whatever messages may come may be for your highest good. And with that, we shall start. Infinite Spirit, that is and always will be. Please allow me to be a vessel of a messenger for pile number 2 collective. May I help them reach their highest good so that humanity as a whole can reach its highest good. Okay, let's see. Okay. This is good, you guys. So I'm seeing here that your guides are saying that you're doing a good job in terms of going after your goals. You have your eyes on the prize, and you are definitely putting in the work to do what you gotta do in order to make things happen for you. And they are very happy about this. You're doing a really beautiful job. Now, their only concern, their concern is the judgment that you are having towards yourself or could have towards yourself. Perhaps you might be a bit of a perfectionist. That might be an issue in the future. Because right now what is required of you is to make choices, and the choices that you have to make quite quickly, and you have to make the right choices that are going to take you to where you want to go. Let's see if I can get a little bit more information. Okay. I see here. Interesting. Okay. That's an interesting spread. So it seems that there is this delay because I think that you are overthinking about you're overthinking about certain situations, overthinking about certain choices that you might have to take. And in a sense, I guess you're someone who doesn't like to be rushed or doesn't like to rush decisions. Or it could be that you're someone that wants to get things done right away, and you want it done now. Like you're doing all this work and you want to see the progress right now. You planted the seed and you want to see the plant grow within like a week or so. And they're saying that this is going to take some time. Okay, this is going to take some time, and it's not to punish you, because there are certain things that you might not be seeing yet. There are certain things that are playing out that you are not seeing clearly, that need to play its course. And it's all going to be for your greatest, highest good. Because when it is revealed to you, you are going to know what you have to do in order to liberate yourself, or in order to make this work, to make this flow better. Yeah. So, so they're saying that when it comes to like your gut instinct, that you need to learn how to listen to your gut instinct, and make a choice from that. And that is what's going to help you propel forward. They're saying that right now is not the time to sit with a feeling that you're like, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Should I make this choice? Is this the right one? And if you're having to question yourself a lot, then they're saying to, listen to your gut and say no. Um, Even if it means that this project or this job or whatever it is that you're working on might take a little longer, it's better for you to listen to your gut and your intuition so that way you can catch whatever it is that you weren't seeing yet. But they're saying that regardless, like, you're gonna know, it's going to be revealed to you and you're just gonna know. So this time that it has slowed down, it's for a reason, and it's going to be for your greatest highest good. Because after this is revealed, after like you figure out the right choice for sure, when you're like, this is it, like this is the right one, everything is going to take off for you. Okay? Let me see. Can I get any further advice? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. They are saying to have hope. Okay. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith on this project, on this job, on this thing that you have in your mind. They're saying that all it takes is just that little mustard seed of faith, and just watch how this dream will bloom. They are also pointing out that there is a feminine energy that might not be giving you the best advice. It seems that this feminine energy, it could be a mother, it could be an elder, it could just be someone that you work with or someone that's working with you, but or even a partner. Either way, this feminine energy has gone through a lot of not, I want to say terrible things, but she has gone through a lot in her life, and it's unfortunate that she hasn't worked through some of these traumas. So this person seems to look at every problem or every challenge from a place of their wounds. So any advice that they give you is going to come as a like in a defensive stance, or even as an like, or even like at on the attack. um so just be careful to take advice from this one feminine energy. If you get a weird feeling from what they're saying, then listen to your gut. Sometimes, like I said, when people are hurt and wounded and haven't worked through it, they tend to see the world through that wound. And yeah, so they might not lead you with the best guidance. Just, something that your guides want you to be aware of. Okay, now let's see. So you got this beautiful card. Okay. It says, Sisters of the Rising, of the Sisters of the Sun Rising. You are a highly creative being with the ability to help raise the vibration of consciousness on this planet through your creative projects and dreams. Remain open to other souls joining forces with you, just like the Sisters of the Sun Rising, who bring great energy to help humanity through their group endeavors. When you allow for an aligned group effort, wonderful things can happen. Awesome. I love that. Okay, so this is definitely something that you're doing as a group or for a community. So yeah, sometimes, maybe perhaps this holdup is meant for you to find the right people to work with. It is definitely here for your greatest highest good, this little pause or this slowness. Um, Always, yeah, just make sure that, you're listening to your own intuition and your own guidance. But definitely do let others help if it is needed. This is definitely something that is going to possibly benefit a community. So if it's going to, benefit a community, what better way to build something but with community? Okay. But I do see this definitely being able to come to fruition. You have quite a bit of willpower, And that is the most important, besides having faith, to manifest what it is that you want to create. Okay? So I hope that this was of some guidance to you, and I hope to see you on another reading. And I wish you the best of luck. Okay? Hello, pile 3. If you chose this beautiful mahogany snake, then this is for you. Mahogany obsidian is used to help you ground yourself, and it helps you get rid and the way that it helps you ground yourself is by getting rid of those negative intrusive thoughts. So perhaps you've been struggling with intrusive thoughts. Some mahogany obsidian would definitely be a great crystal for you. You chose this beautiful oracle card, which we will read at the end to tie up the message. And with that, remember that this is a collective reading, so only take what resonates and then leave the rest for someone else. And with that, I'd like to ask permission from you and your guides so I can connect and see if there's any messages, any guidance that they have for you. Okay, with that, infinite spirit that is and always will be, please allow me to be a vessel of a healer and a messenger for this collective, so that they can reach their highest good, so that humanity as a whole can reach its highest good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay, so there seems to be some truth that you have been keeping to yourself for quite a while now. And this truth that you have been keeping to yourself has, in a sense, has caused you to be a bit defensive towards the people around you, or towards the person that was being untruthful or lying or just not being honest. And instead of you being able to speak the truth, or to, like, I guess in a sense, call them out. And I don't, when I say call them out, I'm not saying like confrontation. Well, I mean, sometimes you do gotta confront people, right? But but right here, it's like you don't want to let go, or you don't know how to speak your truth in a sense without it being mean or without you lashing out. It seems that you have held on to this truth for quite a while, that now it's like really affecting you emotionally. Let me see if I can get more information. Yeah, it just seems that you are trying to, in a sense, keep the family in a harmony, in harmony, by avoiding this confrontation, by avoiding the truth. It's almost also like what I'm getting, it's kind of like it's just not even worth it. Like, it's not even worth saying it. It's not even worth having this conversation. You're just so drained. You're tired. You're exhausted. You're emotionally drained. I would even say that, as far as to say that you're in a depression right now. I'm not a, I'm not someone to diagnose anyone, but when I see cards like these, it makes me, it's definitely giving me indication of depression here. It's like you feel you're, ahora sí que you're like pretty much trying to keep the family together, or trying to keep some community together. You're really not someone who likes to have confrontations or fight, but they need you to know that this truth that you have been not hiding or holding on to is affecting you emotionally so much, to the point where, like, you're someone who is naturally intuitive. You're someone who gets prophetic dreams. Even your guides probably give you dreams with messages in them, and you haven't been able to fully grasp the messages, or it could even be as you are in denial of the messages, or like I said, it could be that you're just tired and you're just like, there is no point in doing this, in confronting. There is no point in calling them out, because you want to keep a certain image, or just be able to keep the family together, and also a home. Possibly you possibly are like, I'm not going to be able to afford the lifestyle if I were to leave this person or leave this place. um yeah, and there's also, like I said, just exhausted emotionally. um Let me see if I can get any advice to give us advice on how we're gonna help him or him. Yeah. They're saying that don't be afraid to let go of situations that do not serve you. Um, it seems that this person or this situation um wouldn't treat you as, or wouldn't, I feel like you're afraid of retaliation, and they're saying that this person wouldn't retaliate. If anything, they would probably even take up accountability for their actions, and it could be that that's possibly what you're afraid of. Also, it's like you're afraid of something. It's like you're afraid to let go of the setting in which you are in, even though you are not happy there. Um, yeah. But they're saying that this situation is not going to retaliate in the ways that you think they would, if you were to speak your truth, if you were to say what you know. And it could be that maybe you could even find a way to heal this situation. But first, you need to let go. You need to stop being afraid of letting go of things and people that no longer serve you. Sometimes we need to let go and be on our own for a little while to realize what we have lost, or what we have, put on the line. um so yeah. So your guides are urging you to speak your truth. Your guides are urging you to get help if you need it, because you deserve to be happy. You deserve to have peace, mental, emotional, and spiritual peace, and physical. Okay, they're very worried about your mental health and your emotional well-being. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read this beautiful oracle card. It's called The Threshold. At the threshold you stand. Before you lies a way of being that is beyond fear. It is a sacred passing through a karmic veil into a new life of empowerment, peace, and unconditional love. You are coming home to love. I got chills. This is beautiful. And I know it sounds scary. Sometimes it's scary to leave your place of comfort. It's scary to leave routine and things that you are so used to having. But sometimes letting go of those things that don't even make us happy anymore is the thing that we need to do in order to step into what is meant for us and to step into our power so that we can reclaim our peace and reclaim our unconditional love to ourselves. Okay? I wish you the best of luck. I hope that you find someone that can guide you through this situation to the best, for your best. Okay? I send you my love. I send you my light. And with that, I leave you. I hope to see you next week or in 2 weeks when I post another reading. Okay? Take care. Hello, pile number 4. If you pick this beautiful peach moonstone, then this is your reading along with this beautiful oracle card, which we will read at the end to tie the messages. This beautiful peach moonstone is beautiful and it is used to be able to connect to your divine femininity and to empower your divine femininity. Perhaps we need a little bit of empowering in this pile, but we shall see. And with that, remember that this is a collective reading, so only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Oh, that's too many. Okay. And with that, I ask permission from you, and I ask permission from your guides to give the messages that are needed for your best and highest good. Infinite spirit that isn't always will be. Please allow me to be a vessel of a messenger. Oof. For pile 4. May the messages that come through be for their highest, greatest good, please. For the good of all and the harm of none. All right, my loves. It seems that you have been dealing with a very difficult masculine. This masculine seems to be someone who is very dominating, very, dominating and possibly even narcissistic. I'm seeing also that there has been some kind of betrayal or some kind of hurt surrounding this energy. It could be that they mistreat you. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that they have cheated, but it could be that, they're gaslighting you and hurting you in that way. Let me see if I can get a little bit more information here. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, love. Yeah, okay. So you got the 3 of Swords twice. You're in a lot of pain. You are in a lot of pain. They're saying that your guides are saying that that this should have ended a while ago. But there is this fear of lack there is this fear of lack of abundance within you, or perhaps he knows that he it's like he possibly even manipulates the financial, or he possibly just has control over the finances. But I'm getting for most of you that there is this lack of confidence in yourself, of being able to be financially okay. Or it could also be that you don't want to let go of all of the financial stability that you are in, or even in a home that you are in, and you don't want to let go of that. Sometimes we put up with behaviors and things of that nature because we think that there is an ending to that and everything will be okay. But sometimes people just are not, sometimes people are just like how they are. Sometimes people don't change. And possibly that's kind of like what you're coming to this conclusion, that this person isn't going to change. And now you're just like, well, I built this life with them, and now, like, what, like I'm just supposed to walk away? um Sometimes you do, sometimes you have to. It could even be that, he might make it hard for you to walk away. Narcissists have a way to like manipulate a person even when they don't want to stay, even when they know they shouldn't stay. Let me see. Any advice that we could give? Okay. Okay. So your guides are asking you to speak to an elder, to speak to someone who you know, that you trust, that has possibly gone through a similar situation. Or it could even be that you have a spiritual elder or spiritual practitioner that you can go to. They're saying to listen to the guidance that the elders, that the spiritual leaders have for you when you go look for help and guidance. They are saying, though, that you have to really use your discernment when it comes to the choices that are going to be in front of you soon, in terms of like either finding an easy way out, or like, you know I don't want to say putting up a fight, but like this, you're gonna have to really connect to your spirituality, so that your guidance, your inner guidance, can be strong enough to weed out choices that are not going to be for your greatest, highest good. Connect to your higher power. Connect to your spiritual teachers, to your spiritual community, to your spiritual elders, and strengthen your spiritual components within you, so that when you decide to leave, when you decide to take an action, you have the confidence within yourself that you are choosing the right choice, and not a choice that they are manipulating you. And I mean this King of Wands here, this energy, because it seems that the pressure of wanting to get out could blur the right decision for you. So strengthen your spiritual connection to your higher power, to your angels, to your guides. Your guides are always there for you. Learn how to communicate to your guides. Talk to them out loud. Light a candle. Talk to them and let them know where you're at. Let them know what you need from them. It is amazing how quick your guides will work for you, will guide you, will show you the answers. And when they do, listen. Don't second guess it. Listen. Okay? So that's what your guides have. Now, this is your oracle card. Okay. Mother Fears. Mother Fears is your guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured in the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, no matter how insecure you might feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power. Know that you are safe. You are protected. You are loved. Oh, can this beautiful message just be any more clearer than that? Oh my, you guys, this is beautiful. You are divinely guided. You are divinely protected. Connect to your guides. Don't doubt that feeling that you have. Don't doubt the guidance. You, no matter what choice, well, you're gonna know what choice, you're gonna know what decision to make. Trust yourself. You are protected, love. That was beautiful. And I send you my love. I send you my strength. I send you my light. The feminine is rising. The divine feminine is rising. Don't be afraid of your power, love. Don't be afraid. We are guided. Okay. I wish you the best. And I hope and I know that you will come out of this. Take care.